That's right.
Ever have dragon fruit?
No.
Yes.
Pretty tasty.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of thing. Not a big fan personally.
Just don't like dragons or what?
Love dragons, don't like their fruit.
You think a dragon fruit would taste more spicy? You know, with all the heat that have in it. I think it's about that time.
Past that time.
Depending on your watch, I guess.
Alrighty, time to do this thing. Buy it on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Celebrating over 10 years plus. And still running. Who would have ever thought they would last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
It's in there. I want to get.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz, and Lomir
And
doesn't
this
know
is
what
Jack.
quiet on the set means.
No, still not. But hey,
Sorry, my mic was stuck on.
welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news because it's so whelming that you are going to be absolutely whelmed with the Shroud news. Giveaways
So,
are open if you are a Shroud player. You can go to twitch.tv/Cinesist and twitch.tv/NBNN News and bang bundle me to get in on the Reamer bundle giveaway.
I'm so whelmed. So whelmed.
Yes. So whelmed. And if you are here for the Steam key giveaways, you can go to twitch.tv/NBNN News and bang I love free shit. Then come over to my side, twitch.tv/Cinecist, and bang the booty.
Bang
Bang
it.
it
Oh, man.
hard.
Hey, Laz, do you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I can't complain. You know,
Well, you could, but
dialysis on Saturday, yesterday off, you know.
Oh,
you could
yeah.
complain, but where would it get you?
That's right.
Yeah.
That is right. But
Yeah.
welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Monday,
And others.
March 30th, 2026, here inside and outside
Yes.
Shroud of the Avatar.
That whelming release
And
day.
prepare to be whelmed. I'm going to say underwhelmed
Unprepared.
this time because, yes, it is
So
release
whelmed.
day. And we
Yes.
got a release on time. You know, it's really interesting. When I
Wow.
started Shroud this morning, again, I didn't even see a update. Which,
Oh, that's because it was so small that it took like 2 seconds.
yeah,
So small.
very SM
Very small.
all. But yes, release day is, and already we have been apprised of a problem.
Bugs.
Bug. That's
Because
right.
things aren't tested.
Yes, because fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
by tour, you know, I didn't notice any rocks today.
Yeah, we didn't see any rocks in the notes. Yeah.
And again, you know, somebody needs to keep up on their own release cadence because apparently they don't even know what they're doing release-wise anymore. But we'll get to that here, so let's get to it. Release 148 went live this morning.
Yes. Greeting, fellow Avatar. Release 145 went live March 30th at 10:30 a.m. Huh? 148,
48.
whatever. 148. Yeah. The Catnip Games development team marks this monthly release of Shroud with the same comment every single fucking month. For release 148, we offer spring things, some of which are red in tooth and paw.
Oh.
Yeah, stop trying to be
the
funny.
Cutesy and the cutesy bullshit is it and alluding to things is so poor. Yes. Yeah, you too can look at the community activities, of which when you click on that link, do you see any community activities listed there?
Where?
I mean, is the Mad Splatter Tea Party taking place?
I saw upcoming events.
Or track down the Trash to Treasure drop-in?
Those
with
two, I
Christmas
don't.
holiday themed items?
I don't think either of those two are even a thing anymore.
I mean that's released 96.
Yeah. But Mad Splatter?
No, the Trash to Treasure.
Oh yeah.
Turn in what you find every contest. Release 96's contest period lasts until December 20th.
Mad Splatter was. That was December of 25.
Yeah.
And Trash to Treasure, yeah. That last post was October 2022.
Yeah. And at least the Lightbringer Isle fishing contest. You still doing? Yeah, you're definitely doing this fishing contest in the auction. But need some cleanup on Isle 3. You can even look at the player guide to see if there's been any actual updates in that.
Nope.
Oh, still release 147. Someone forgot to update that. What about their known issues? Has that even been updated?
Nope.
Oh, that's also release 147.
Well, that
Huh.
was actually February last month.
Yeah.
But
Whoopsies.
I
Forgot
don't
to update those things.
I don't see anything highlighted here with
No.
new stuff. Yeah. So all they did was just change the date.
Yeah, and they forgot to do that this month. You too can join the annual egg hunt.
I want an Easter egg. I want an Easter egg.
Yeah, get ready to jump into the action. The annual egg hunt is back and is bigger than ever for our 6th in-game celebration. Join Laney for an hour of fast-paced fun during our event window on Saturday, April 11th in Mount Madeir. 9 a.m. Central, 3 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Central.
Sounds like so much fun.
I know. Yeah. We've opened multiple time slots, so players across the globe can join the excitement. Stock up on your jump potions, equip your frogkin rings, gear up in your boom bunny gear, and be ready to defend yourself from anything.
Your boom
Keep your eyes open.
Your boom shakalaka bunny gear.
This year's event includes some brand new surprises you won't want to miss. Are you excited about the annual egg hunt?
I just go to collect the cloaks.
So excited. So excited.
I will let you know that I will probably be at Sherwood.
Yeah, probably.
A short egg.
Yeah, crafty method. That's par for the course. It's been a full month because the last time they posted anything on social media was last month's release, and the next time they posted was this month's release because they have nothing to talk about, so to speak.
Yeah, well, I mean, just look at the release patch notes. Below are a list of updates that are live and possibly broken as of release 148 in the game Shroud of the Avatar. Polish additional improvements and bug fixes are inbound for release 149 next month. We hope you enjoy the changes that are live today as of release 148. Wait, what's the upcoming event for release 149? Isn't that a content release?
Yeah, I was just going to say, why don't we jump to updates and go, let's see, 148 is a QOL, Polish release. 149 is a content release, but apparently they don't know that next month is a content release because it doesn't say that here. Yeah, is Polish, yes. And
Polish.
Tina with the multiple Polish flags. I love that.
Well, I mean, even the Polish isn't that Polished.
Yeah.
Crafting, decoration, gear, and inventory item changes. Immature and mature tea plants can now be crafted into all planting beds and pots.
Ooh.
So exciting. Reversed the mesh normals for tea plants so the sun shines on the tops of the leaves.
What sun?
Yeah. Made both kinds of grapes placeable as deco and eatable as food.
So are they currently shutting on the bottom of the leaves?
Probably.
Probably. Improved the placement function of all existing fireplace and chimney sets. So whelming. Hey, Laz, do you remember seeing tickets on any of these in the forums?
Well, there is a Jira with it. Let's see if we can find it.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet there isn't.
Let's see.
How much you want to bet?
Don't know because. We'll let Laz look for that.
Not seeing. Oh, it doesn't allow you to.
Yeah, search very well.
Yeah. Let's see. Posted by member. Let's try. Nope. No
Okay.
results found.
Duplicate this tab and do a search for Shroud ticket. No results found. Here, let's look for this one. And search the forums. Not there. Because aren't they supposed to update the ticket title with the ticket number once they've confirmed
Yeah,
a bug?
Exactly.
So searching the forums by the Jira should show any of those, and none of them so far have yielded any results in the forums. Where are they getting these tickets to do?
And
Or
that was-
added distance culling to the macabre and fancy doll cabinets.
Hey.
Yeah. Improved the spawning. I mean, that distance culling. I wonder what the draw length was. Forever again?
Probably.
Yeah. Improved the spawning locations of all animal spawners and adjusted carrot size of the carrot-based one.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Increased allowable player scaling of carrots. I guess you can increase a carrot greater than
I don't know.
30%.
Should we go check that?
I mean, why? I mean, these are massive Bugs Bunny carrots.
I'm thinking they're referring to the carrots on the spawners, so let's go verify that.
We're going to what's it called? Snug Harbor. We're going to the ale house because it's right next to that.
Yes, it is. Azorian de Fresnay says carrot size. Most important at the to-do list. Who needs functioning maps?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Carrot size is extremely important.
I know there's a carrot over here someplace. Oh, where the hell am I?
You've at least got a carrot inside of here somewhere. Nope, I don't see a carrot.
These are chickens. I know I got a rabbit around here someplace, don't I? Oh no,
Carrot
turkeys.
right here.
There we go.
Carrot right here. I'm jumping on top of it. That'd be funny if it'd grow like 1,000%.
Okay, so
Because
what is the command?
isn't it Control Plus or something like that? I don't know. Don't do Deco.
I thought it was Control C and Control Z.
Control X. Alt or X or Control X.
For some reason, my X is not allowing me to.
You're in war mode, so you need to
I
come out
know
of it.
it won't let me. I'm hitting X repeatedly, and
Well, Alt X, Control X.
there we go. I can scale it to 80. 95, 100, 110, 120. So, yeah, you can make it bigger. It's Alt. Or you can make it smaller. But, yeah, that's 80% size. It really doesn't make...
So it's only 20%. I thought it was supposed to go up to 30%. So it should go down to 70 and 130.
So it's Alt X and Alt Z. Yeah, but I really don't see why that makes a difference. But for some reason, whenever I hit X now, I can't get out of war mode.
That's funny.
Yeah, which means I
So
can't
run over
even...
to the overworld map. Go to the overworld map.
Because I can't even teleport because I'm in war mode.
You're gonna have to run out of the scene.
Isn't it Z for switching? War mode?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, is it Z? Okay, yes it is. My bad. I thought it was X. But even then, there we go. Now I can do it. Okay. Thank you,
Oh.
Steve.
Then made a slight name revisions to past annual or monthly fishing contest cloaks. Because that's an all-important fix. Oh, man. What am I going to do without this? Stopped the ancient sextant from consuming a teleport to zone scroll if the player has any. We only covered that like 6 months ago.
Yeah, because, you know, again...
And we didn't even know. I mean, these things are such high priority tickets that I don't know if there's anything more important that Rav could be working on, like episode 2.
Well, as Azorian pointed out, maps. You know, get the maps all figured out. How long we've been waiting for that new map server so that we can get that updated and get POT owners who don't have access to their maps to, you know, allow them access to it.
Be helpful not to break stuff that's already in place, like putting totems in.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah. Fixed spawning problems for the giant brown rabbit animal spawner. Removed blue artifacts from the ornate floral kimono die slots. Removed the unusable extra die slot from the witch hat. And removed the unusable extra die slot from Diabolt boiled eggs.
Yay.
Yeah. So much.
Yeah, coconuts. Anybody
I,
want their coconuts
why can't?
fixed?
Yes, I would love for my coconuts to be fixed because that also means that my flaming coconuts would then work properly.
Oh no, that's a whole different issue.
Uh, as far as my horse riding coconuts,
Well, you heard the explanation given. Since we have mounts, we no longer need coconuts. So some people
don't give a
but
flying
yeah,
fuck. Give me my
you
fucking
know,
Yeah, I
Monty
don't know.
Python horse.
It's a rare.
yeah, anybody who's got coconuts consider them rare because they don't hand them out anymore because they took that away from the stable boy a long time ago. Now,
Bob.
I'd buy the Kotos for a pair on the rare bit. They brought them back out as a rare.
Yeah. Combat and skill changes. They updated the NPC Ring of Fire visuals. Was there a ticket on this?
apparently,
Are you sure about
72784.
that?
Well, since we can't look
Not in
them
the
up,
forums.
yeah, well, we can't look them up. Let's try looking this one up.
By the way, how do you use coconuts if you have them in your inventory?
You put them in your hands, but they don't work. So
Yeah.
That's the only way you use them.
you put them in your hands.
Yes, you equip them.
And you're supposed to run around. You're supposed to just use them automatically.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
They're supposed to.
It's the Monty Python horse, but they broke it.
They're supposed to give you a clip clop gallop sound, and they're supposed to increase your
Yes.
speed, but they don't do anything anymore. That's why we tell you they're broke. So even though you've got them in your hand, they're not doing anything because
Yes.
they're broke.
Correct.
Of course, they're broke. You have to have one half of the broken one and the other half of the broken one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, otherwise, it'd be a whole coconut.
But when you
The
they
doctor
become a
is-
whole coconut when you clap them together
That's right.
Right.
temporarily for milliseconds.
Apparently, I have at least 30 whole coconuts, and I don't know how many halves.
Yeah.
Very well, man.
User interface, store information, Inky, and Lua changes. The mouse will no longer activate tooltips when the game is not in focus or if the mouse is not inside of the game window,
Yes, that's actually working.
which is
Took
congratulations, only
took
a
them 8
10-year
years.
streamer problem fixed.
As I move my mouse outside of the window, nothing in the
Yes.
game screen gets highlighted anymore, as I'll show you here. I
Yes.
am now in a different window, different monitor, and no tooltips like this is coming up, or even if
Yes.
let's verify
I
it.
mean,
Yeah. So,
You know,
Yay.
I equipped a mug of hot cocoa. And I did /drink, and apparently I got intoxicated with ale, even though I didn't have ale equipped.
yes, /drink does that
It's
without
Shroud
anything
logic.
in your hands.
yeah.
It's the emote that does it, not the mug of cocoa that does it. If you put the cocoa away and do /drink, you'll get the intoxicating effect.
Yes.
Well, you get it either
Because-
way.
Because somebody thought it would be interesting to give you that when you might just be drinking coffee, tea, cocoa, water, milk, anything non-alcoholic.
You
So-
mean your coffee isn't spiked
No,
and it's not a Long Island iced tea?
no.
Damn.
Long Island.
Oh. How about they fixed the store shelf name of the large crafting woodcut pack? I am so whelmed.
Absolutely.
I
So let's go
you
look
are
at the
going to
store.
have
What?
to hold me back from these release notes because I might be creaming my pants if I was wearing them. So let's go do a search for wood cut. It just says large crafting woodcut.
The pack. So it would be the corner one, the 2500 Kodo one.
Yeah. How many people have spent $25 on that?
I don't know. Not me.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not touching the woodcuts.
I mean, I haven't even opened the subscriber rewards pack that has a choose one because,
Yeah.
well, again, I haven't
I don't open
opened.
any of them.
Yeah, let's see how many release a subscriber. As
You have lots.
yeah, I have from, let's see, release 91 through 148.
I
Actually,
haven't subbed since release 69, so
apparently
it's a
I've opened
perfect time to
a
start
couple
subbing.
of these, but yeah, for the most part, as you can see, all these subscriber reward bundles are left unopened. And of course, who were we talking about with the other day about subscriber rewards? Because I got my subscriber rewards bundle today for 148. There it is.
And you'll get your kodos on when it recharges because
Yeah,
Shroud
but
logic.
that's just what is there? Okay, we haven't gotten to that yet, but there it is. But let me do reward. And you'll notice that there are no potions yet with this. You don't get your potions till you pay. And you don't get your kodos till you pay. So you get the reward pack at the beginning of the release, but until your sub comes up, you don't get, let me just see, pure potion.
Correction. You get the reward pack if your sub is active.
Yes, well, again, but you don't get everything because right now there are no potions and there are no kodos until you re-up your sub. But you get the reward pack, you know, on the day of
What release?
release, which makes
What
no
release?
sense.
What release are we on right now?
148.
148.
Well, no, when they do the release, so long as your sub is active during release, you'll get the sub reward pack. This is where I get extra ones, but I don't necessarily
Yeah,
pay for them because I'm manually doing it and getting an extra 4 days out of them.
yeah,
every month.
again, I don't support your theory of getting an extra 4 days. I just don't see all the effort for what you say you get 4 days for.
Apparently, I haven't paid since no release 137.
Yeah.
I will over 17 months. I will get 17 reward packs, but I'll have only paid them 15 times.
Yeah, I don't see how that's possible.
Add up the 4 extra days each month.
Yeah, but you still got to get charged to get every month's subscriber pack.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm still subscribed for 4 days after the theoretically it runs out because they have that extra 4 days to prevent banking issues, and I'm just milking them for it by manually subscribing.
To prevent banging issues.
Banking issues. When your money doesn't go through because some idiot at the bank's messed it up.
or you haven't kept or you haven't kept your level up at the bank yet.
The subs and cancels, subs and cancels, subs and cancels.
And the day I have to sub is 4 days later than the previous month each month.
Yeah, see, that's just
Crafty method. I stopped subbing when they refused to have a plan to have 500 concurrent users again.
Crafty. They haven't had 500 concurrent users since release day. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the only time we had more than 500, which was 600 and something, was release month. That was the only time we ever had that many concurrent users. But speaking of users, you know what we got to do for
It's
our
time.
users right now? That's right.
To pull a bundle. And Bytor is going to be receiving my streamer bundle.
Hey, Lomir. Fucking Lomir.
Congrats to the
I
winners.
tell you.
Okay, Bytor, check your in-game mail.
There you
There
go,
you
Lomir.
go.
Thank you.
All right, anyway, moving right along. Let's get to the
Bundle me on both streams again.
real whelming stuff.
Oh, the world in quest changes. The waters of Nude Britannia are back to their normal color because we're idiots. And we colored them green after St. Patrick's Day.
Is that a quote, or do they actually call themselves idiots?
No, they do not.
I didn't think so.
The Forest 01 road encounter, they fixed an issue where Shandy's merchant cart wasn't appearing.
Because that's just
Fucking very important.
yeah.
Farrag's Battle Camp, Quinn the Quartermaster has expanded his list of items for sale to include wine crates. Ooh. Fixed a typo in his hello responses. Ooh. Sultan, the players can no longer skip the conversation for the vendor menu of Emma the Barmaid while they are at a certain Sultan quest stop.
Sure they
So
can.
fixing the first town quest in Shroud of the Avatar 8 years later.
It's easy for them to skip the conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, they have turned their computer off.
Shroud logic. Out in Vikland, in the village, replaced a wall painting with a world map to fix an error.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is like placing rocks, I guess.
Something
Changing
like
art
that.
assets. Yeah. Player-owned town changes. Obsidian Caverns, they added a new hold fast. Rajazel, they updated the loading screen. POT Forest 01, 01A, 01B, and 01C's templates. They replaced several hand-placed trees with ones painted onto the terrain layer, allowing them to be removed with placement of objects, such as tree removers. I still want to be able to harvest every single tree like I do in Quinfall, Ashes of Creations, and other games.
Well, no longer Ashes of Creation, but
Oh yeah, no longer Ashes of Creation.
I haven't gotten that far in Quintfall yet, so but all
you
the
haven't.
trees are harvestable. That's a nice touch.
Yes. And so
Who'da
I will
thought?
tell you this much. Here's a spoiler for you, Laz. You will need to harvest rocks at some point in your game, but it stops gaining experience at level 4 for harvesting rocks. Whereas harvesting plants, you can harvest all the plant nodes you want, and that will still gain XP.
What if you plant your rocks?
Yeah, hold on. Let me follow this. So you can harvest rocks up to level 4, and you stop gaining experience, or you stop gaining
Yes.
levels.
You stop gaining experience in your mining. So
Oh,
you stop
okay.
gaining levels because that is a life skill. And then you need to go find iron and coal.
Then you
and
need to go
silver.
find another rock
Yeah.
type or mineral type to
Yes.
continue. Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
You
In
need a
order
rock.
to-
You need a rock to stay alive.
Is
Um,
that actually makes a
rocks
little
are-
bit of sense.
Rocks are actually like harvesting rocks is actually really important once you place your home base. Because that's part of the maintenance cost.
So you use the rocks to repair your home.
Yes. And you can use that to build your home as well.
What if your home is made of wood?
So depending on the structures on your home, it affects the decay rate. So if you had more wood structures, it would consume more wood as far as that
So
maintenance cost.
there is an actual decay of homes.
Well, it's not the home itself. It is the area in which you place your shrine.
So the area your home is in decays.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
if the area decays around your home, is your home still there, or is your home like floating in a nothing?
It goes bye-bye, dude.
So
Yes,
there's
it has
logic.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
So don't let your shit decay.
Imagine that. I don't know.
Otherwise, your house will be sitting in nothing.
Shit that actually functions. Amazing.
Yeah.
Use it or lose it.
So how far did you get there, Laz?
I'm still down by
Info.
the docks.
Okay. Still hitting the T button for auto fishing.
No. I only did that the one time. I actually haven't logged in since then.
Okay. Well,
Just really haven't had the time to dedicate a couple hours to it yet.
I did do some PvP arenas. Shared my screen in Discord over the
Yeah,
weekend a little bit on Sunday.
I saw that you got your ass handed to you in
Oh fuck! I got crushed. I absolutely annihilated at times.
You know, I'd love to say that I repaired
you
my.
weren't.
I'd love to say
You
that I got
repaired your-
that. I'd love to say that I repaired my computer and was able to play Quinfall, but unfortunately that didn't happen.
Yeah, Lomir got
You
another
didn't
brand
repair your
new
computer.
He got another brand new motherboard with the clip on the processor top, but the
No, this
pins
is
underneath were bent still.
no. This was a new one.
Third one?
Yeah, third one I got from Amazon.
Yeah.
And why didn't it work?
Well, the pins were fine. You know, I had installed it like it's supposed to be installed, plugged everything into it, and getting ready to turn it on and hit the power button, and nothing turned on. So there's something defective about it.
I don't know if it's the
Pretty impressive,
motherboard
dude.
at this point.
Yeah, I know. I'm returning. I'm shipping it back to them, and then I'm gonna get another one more time, and if that one fails, then I'll get the money back from that, and I'll save up a little more and just buy one of the, ones that are refurbished. One of the cases with Windows on it that's refurbished for around $300 or so, and I'll go with that.
Well, Lomir, if you get another motherboard and it doesn't work, it's more likely than not the motherboard. Have you not figured that out yet?
Well, as far as I could tell, it had to be motherboard because I did everything else, fine. Installed stuff where they're supposed to be installed, and you know,
So, did you disconnect everything other than the motherboard power and then boot it up? If it beeps like the motherboard should, then
it doesn't
turn it all
make
back off.
doesn't make any sound. Yes, I had everything unplugged. I know how to build a computer, dude. Come on.
Yeah, again, stop wasting your money on all this stuff. Save up and buy yourself a pre-built new.
Yeah. Just get a new pre-built. I mean, save up 500 and just get new. That way you at least get a warranty on the damn thing. And it should play most everything.
I don't need a warranty if I can't fix it myself. I'll kill myself. I'll break my legs.
Okay, you'll break your legs because that will solve things. Okay, back to this. The POT Forest 02 template, they replaced hand-placed trees with ones painted on the terrain layer. And POT Mountain 01 template, they replaced several hand-placed trees with ones painted on the terrain layer. And POT Swamp Island 01 and 018 template, they replaced hand-placed trees with ones painted onto the terrain layer. And the POT Tropical Island 01 in 01A, they replaced hand-placed trees with ones painted onto the terrain layer. This is the new version of placing rocks. Were you whelmed by that?
Oh, absolutely. Now,
Yes.
let me see something here. Let's see, Ravlox's dev blog, still nothing since February, but I want to go here and
Rav's dev blog.
Yeah,
man, jeez, how could we imagine that these things would just get sidetracked?
Yeah, let's go back to this topic real quick because yeah, this didn't age well.
Which topic?
I'm giving it to you now. This came from Hemnu back beginning of March. Actually, the beginning of this year. Or beginning of this month, I should say.
And Ravlox's post, or are we starting?
Oh yeah, go ahead and read the entirety of this because again.
Okay. POT template baked in tree removal. In release 146, you guys stated in the notes under player owned town changes, POT template Swamp One, they replaced numerous hand-placed trees with ones painted onto the terrain layer, allowing them to be removed with the placement of objects such as tree removers. Other pot templates to be checked, changed in future releases. So to ticket here. When can we expect to be able to remove more of these trees and other templates? I asked for this years ago and was told these were baked in and could not be removed. And so when I saw this, I was very excited to finally be able to remove eyesore tree in front of my pot. So I was pretty disappointed when release 147 came out. And there was no new pot template for where this was done to. The trees in question are reported as a bug. We do not have a sweeping audit plan to identify placed trees that may be lurking in the templates. Sanyu swapped out the tree that was reported and swapped out a number of others in the zone. If there are trees that are not removable and impeding gameplay, please file a bug report with template information using /bug when standing in front of the offending tree. Please note that only trees actively causing issues should be reported. For the same reason, we can't embark on a full audit. Indiscriminate bulk reporting would only create a backlog in the world building skill set, which includes episode 2.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I found the bug report, and this tree was not impeding gameplay as the tree was on uneven terrain. Nothing could be placed there. The photo in said bug report, this was purely aesthetic reasons as they did not like the look of the tree.
And then he highlights what he said in the release 146.
Yes.
Other
And
POT
as it was
templates to
stated
be
in release
checked and changed in future releases.
Yes.
So Ravlox doesn't know what he wrote in the previous release and says, we don't have plans for that, even though he said that they had plans in that release right there in the frickin' release notes.
Yes.
Okay. And then you can continue. And as it was stated in release 147.
And as it was stated in release 147, POT template swamp, blah, 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 onto terrain layer, allowing them to be removed with the placement of objects such as tree removers. Other POT templates to be checked, changed. Says that you guys were going to do the same with the rest of the POT templates in the future, and to stay tuned for future release notes. And this is a promise that was made. It's not even listed under bug fixes or as a bug fix, but it's something you guys plan to do to all POT templates. Now you're saying this is not the fact, but this is exactly how it reads, and the bug report contradicts what you said as far as impeding gameplay goes. To clarify, the referenced entry in the release notes was not a promise that all POT templates would be updated immediately or on any specific timeline. The note states other POT templates to be checked, changed in future releases. That means exactly that. Additional templates may be reviewed or changed the later release as time and priorities allow.
Can you just facepalm while you're reading this? Because this is just, yeah. Yeah, this did, like I said, this did not age well.
Future releases does not mean the next release, nor does it imply a full sweep of POT templates. The work done in Swampo came out of an issue report and resulted in the template receiving some cleanup while it was being addressed. The JIRA remains open for future review. As with any reported issue, acknowledgement and tracking do not guarantee that every related case will be addressed at once.
Hold on. Now you're contradicting yourself. We only fixed that tree because of the JIRA, and if you have other problems, report it separately and it should get its own JIRA. So that should have been closed with that reported issue. But now you're going to say it remains open. Yeah, I mean, can you contradict yourself anymore here? I mean, at all. Continue, please.
So can you?
Yeah. My reference to something impeding gameplay was about prioritization for current reports going forward. If a non-removable tree is in a specific location is actively preventing placement or otherwise creating a direct problem in your pot, that is the kind of case that should be reported so it can be evaluated sooner. This was not a claim about the original report. Okay, I will say this. By that logic, none of these reports should have ever been addressed. Do you know why, Laz?
Why?
You can still place a fuck ton of houses and other assets all over the map.
Well, yeah, except for where some of those trees were, which you couldn't do because the trees weren't removable.
Work around it. It's a tree.
Yeah, well, I have.
And I got a tree in my backyard. You know what I do? I mow the grass around it.
I'd chop it down myself.
Yeah.
Don't want those roots to ruin my pipes.
Yeah.
Like my bloody neighbour's tree's doing.
At this time, we are not conducting a sweeping audit of all POT templates to replace every hand-placed tree across the game. These kinds of template corrections are typically handled with when a specific issue is reported or when you are already working in a template for other reasons.
Yeah, I know.
If that's the case, you would have fixed a bunch of other shit a long ass fucking time ago if that's how y'all actually worked, but y'all don't. We do not provide ETAs for individual JIRAs or tasks. Our world building priorities remain broader than this single issue. Where the fuck is episode 2? And future template cleanup will all be handled as scheduling permits. So to be completely clear, Soda 28 is an acknowledged open JIRA for future work. It's not a promise of immediate or blanket changes across all POT templates. This is a current status, and we do not have anything further to add on a timeline beyond what has already been stated.
Yeah.
And thank you for the clarification. I will be reporting all the non-removable trees under this bug thread then. Thank you again. And with no bug reports.
Yes, but
Him new.
yeah, it just goes to show you that, you know, he spits this stuff out and doesn't give it thought, because here we are, yet another release later, and what happened?
Oh, he did all the things that he said he wasn't going to do.
Yeah, that you know, because
there's higher priority items to work on.
Because they were already working in each one of these forest templates, these mountain templates, these swamp templates, and these tropical island templates, because they had other changes and pressing issues. Where were those other changes and pressing issues here? Because I believe that we're pretty much at the end of these release notes. Because now we're on to player-owned dungeon and basement changes, and that will be the end of the actual release stuff before we get before Wednesday, when we tell you about all the other stuff that became part of the game that may or may not be working.
Yes. Player-owned dungeon and basement changes. They fixed the placement of the portrait of the Bloody Ghoul in all of the player dungeon halls and rooms. Rebuilt Hilt basement spider encounter room and corrected room placement failures. Rebuilt the nav mesh and corrected the spider totem textures.
Remember that for Wednesday.
Yes. And rebuilt the nav mesh for the ancient stone hallway intersections L and T, and built nav mesh for the lava lake dungeon room.
Yes, you mean that dungeon room we've now been waiting 6 to 8
1 year
months on? Is it 1 year?
No, we're approaching 1 year.
I thought it was supposed to be ready for August last year.
Well, this is the big.
He started to.
The Big 10 connection room we're talking about, right?
For putting your fire ready totems in.
Yeah. But
anyway, that is all for the updates for release 148. We will pick up on this topic of Hilt Basement Spider Room on Wednesday right here on NBNN, but now it is time for us to pull our final giveaways of the day.
Yes, and Steve is going to be getting a streamer bundle from me.
Sammy is getting my streamer bundle.
Yes, and my Steam key is going to be going to Andrea Kill On Site, who is getting a copy of a game that might be on Steam. Page reload. Broken Sword Director's Cut. What, Lomir?
Are there Are the games ever located anywhere else but Steam?
Yeah,
No,
not that we give away, but still.
because just about everybody has Steam. But
Yes.
we've got a bunch of games donated back from Lomir. So we are going to be giving away a copy of Sands of Aura on Steam.
Yes.
And I have to go now look this up because it doesn't go the way I would normally like to do it. And that
Yeah.
is a $25 game, and that is going to go to Tina O'Neill. Tina, you are going to get a copy of Sands of Aura on Steam.
Sweet.
So congratulations to you. And of course, thank you all for joining us here each and every day. Again, these next few weeks. At this point in time, we're only here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks that'll change back to our regularly scheduled 5 days a week. But for now, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are our streaming schedule, and we'll be back with more on Wednesday, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Lomir.
And I'm Steve.
And this is NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all on Wednesday.
Bye-bye.